Meow. Mao Zedong. Yo, this shit is thick as fuck.7チキ1つお願いします。7チキ。いらないです。
IC カードをタッチまたは差し込んでください。
There's plenty that survived, and they still get them.
カードをお取りください。レシートをお受け取りください。お取り忘れにご注意ください。
どうも。I'm just being honest, dude. Like, I could be like, oh no, dude, Japanese history, like. There's some people that get triggered as fuck, I say that stuff. And it's not a matter of just like, fuck them. It's really, really like, I'm not going to forgive you for saying egregious things or committing to doing egregious things against my stream. Have fun. She got $100 donation. Holy fuck. $100. Hook it up, brother. $100 donation. Yeah, dude, I don't like Kyoto. That's not where all the old buildings are, by the way. Kyoto's fucking boring, man. I don't know. There's a lot of people that come over Kyoto. It's like one of the most boring places I've ever been to. Unless, of course, you want to have sexual relations with a geisha or something. A geisha. There's a lot of people that like Kyoto just because they're coming over Japanese, whatever culture. But nothing could be further from the truth. Like, it's one of the most boring places you go to in Japan. Like, there's a lot of temples and shit. If you like temples, I mean, you'll love Kyoto. If you need it, no, I'm good. I'm trolling, dude. You're good. If you want to give it to me again, and I'd be appreciative. If you don't, it's the same. You love Kyoto? Why? Why do you love Kyoto? Fucking Kyoto is boring. Because of the temples, right? Like, you must be into the temples. It's the only logical explanation. There's no nightlife there. There's nothing to do after, I don't know, 8 p.m. When we talk about fantastic, you go anywhere in Japan, you have fantastic food. Raul. Yeah, fantastic. That's what I'm saying. Like, fantastic food, fantastic culture. Well, they moved the capital of Japan from Kyoto to Tokyo. You know what I mean? Neon signs everywhere. Take it easy, Benfo. Where do you live in Komorebi? That's cool. Oh, I just having a snack. It's called a nanachiki. Like, let me give you a good example. That Hanshin area is pretty cool. It's a big city. Nagoya is pretty cool. Big city. Huge metropolis. And then there's specifically a group of people that live in Japan that give off this air of entitlement, which is bullshit. And within that subset of people, there's people... Trippy meeting knows exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna say the name, but there's a subset of people that give this air of entitlement that because they live in Japan they're hot shit or whatever, but they can't afford to live in Tokyo, so they shit on Tokyo. Those are the funniest streamers. Yeah, if you can afford to live in Tokyo, central Tokyo, like, you're gonna have a good time. You're gonna get all the culture you need. You're gonna get all the good food that you need. If you visit Japan, all you really need to go to is Tokyo. IMO. I mean, you can go to other places and get the filler, right? You want to go to Naoshima now too? Yeah, but that's something brief, right? It wouldn't be on your prioritized list of things to do. I'm sure where you want to go, Shrimpy, out of everywhere else in Japan would be Tokyo. Right? And you'd experience like 99% of what exists in the rest of Japan by going to Tokyo. The best food in the world is in Tokyo. It has the most Michelin star restaurants per capita in Tokyo. Like, there's advantageous to live in Tokyo. Countryside is like okay if you're into that stuff, but there's a lot of boring. But yeah, the people that think they have this like air of entitlement because they live in Japan, it fucking pisses me off so bad. What's the town that does the big ass fireworks? I don't know, everywhere in Japan. They love fireworks here. Everywhere, yeah. They do fireworks in Tokyo. They do fireworks in Yamanashi. I'm not a good man. I just tell it as it is. It doesn't make me a good person. But there are definitely streamers that give off this. They can't do it to me, right? Because not only do I live in central Tokyo, but I am also a JP citizen. But there are many, many streamers that hate on me because I take it for granted. But that's my prerogative to do so, right? Like, I'm fucking born with this citizenship. What am I gonna do? Not like, I'm not gonna take advantage of it. You know what I'm saying? Dude, there's people that treat me or treat their viewership that way because reasons. And Shrimpy knows exactly. Whether he's willing to divulge that is his prerogative. But there are people that come out here and they have this air of entitlement. They think they're hot shit. People hate you for not liking this country. What, you talking about Japan or the Netherlands? No, that's fine. Like, I know, I'm half, right? And I love living here. It's fantastic to live here. I would prefer to live in the U.S., and that's my honest truth. I would rather live in the U.S. It makes it easier for me to live out in Japan because I speak the language that my wife speaks, and proficiently at that. But there are people that brag and they put off this aura of entitlement